What's up everyone, it's your name back with another video. Today we're talking about video compression for email. Have you ever tried to send a video through email, only to have it bounce back because the file size was too large? Yeah, we've all been there. It can be super frustrating, especially when you're trying to share something important, like a cool project you've been working on or a hilarious clip with your friends. The good news is, there are some simple tricks you can use to make your videos smaller without sacrificing too much quality. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 easy methods to compress your videos specifically for emailing. We'll explore everything from zipping files and adjusting resolution settings to using online tools and even creating GIFs. So whether you're a seasoned video editor or just starting out, stick around. And by the end of this video, you'll be a pro at shrinking those video files and sharing them with ease. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with a classic the zip file. This method is about as straightforward as it gets. You're essentially putting your video into a neat little package that takes up less space. Think of it like packing a suitcase. You fold your clothes and arrange them strategically to fit more in. Zipping a file does something similar. It compresses the data, making the file size smaller without actually removing any of the content. The cool thing about zip files is that they're universally recognized. So, chances are the person you're sending the video to will be able to open it without any hassle. To zip a video file, simply locate it on your computer, right-click and look for an option that says, Compress or send to compressed, zipped folder. Your computer will then create a new file with the same name but with a zip extension. This new file is the compressed version of your video. And the best part? The recipient can easily unzip it to access the original video file. It's like magic, but with data. Using a zip file is a super simple and effective way to downsize your video for email. It's compatible with pretty much any computer out there, and it doesn't require any fancy software or technical skills. It's a win-win. But, if for some reason, the zip method doesn't cut it, or you're looking for more control over the file size, don't worry, we've got more options coming up. Let's talk resolution. Now, resolution plays a huge role in determining the size of your video file. If you think of your video as a grid of tiny squares, resolution tells you how many of those squares are packed into every inch of the screen. More squares or pixels equal a sharper, more detailed image. But you guessed it, it also means a larger file size. So when it comes to emailing videos, finding that sweet spot between quality and file size is key. If you're working with a video that's 4K or even 1080p, you might want to consider lowering the resolution before sending it off. Now don't freak out, I'm not talking about going all the way down to potato quality. A slight dip in resolution can often be barely noticeable, especially if you're just sending a quick clip to a friend. Most video editing software will have an option to adjust the resolution when you export your video. You can experiment with different settings to see what looks best while still keeping the file size in check. But, a word of caution, going too low on the resolution can make your video look pixelated and unprofessional, especially if it's meant for presentations or anything more formal. It's all about finding that balance, so play around with it and don't be afraid to try different settings until you find what works best for your video. Okay, so we've talked about zipping files and tweaking resolution. Now let's explore an even easier route, sharing a video link. This method completely sidesteps the whole file size issue. Instead of attaching a potentially bulky video file to your email, you're essentially sending a shortcut that leads directly to your video. Think of it like sharing a cool restaurant with a friend. You don't relocate the entire restaurant to their house, you just give them the address. So how do you do it? Well, you'll need to upload your video to a hosting service. There are tons of options out there like YouTube, Vimeo, Google Drive, and Dropbox, just to name a few. Once your video is uploaded, grab the shareable link, usually a simple copy and paste job, and pop that bad boy right into your email. Now when the recipient clicks the link, boom! It'll take them straight to your video, ready to be watched. Easy peasy. The beauty of this method is that you don't have to compromise on video quality at all. Plus, there's no risk of the email bouncing back due to a large attachment. And let's be real, who doesn't love a clean inbox? It's a win for you and a win for the person on the receiving end. So the next time you're struggling with a hefty video file, remember the power of a simple link. It might just be the easiest solution out there. Now let's move on to some other handy tricks. Chapter 4. The low-quality download trick. Alright, Let's say you found an awesome video online that you're dying to share, but downloading it gives you a file size that's larger than your appetite for email attachments. Don't worry, there's a good chance you can snag that video in a smaller size without breaking a sweat. Many websites, especially those hosting video content, understand the struggle of large file sizes. They often provide multiple download options, allowing you to choose the video quality that suits your needs. So, before you hit that download button, take a quick peek to see if there are different resolution or quality settings available. You might be surprised to find a 720p or 480p option lurking around, ready to save you some precious megabytes or even gigabytes. Downloading a lower quality version doesn't mean sacrificing the entire viewing experience. Remember, it's all about finding that balance between quality and file size, especially when email is the name of the game. And honestly, for a quick share with a friend or colleague, a slightly lower resolution might not even be noticeable, especially if they're viewing it on their phone or laptop. So the next time you're about to embark on a massive video download, take a moment to explore your options. There might just be a smaller, more email-friendly version waiting for you. Now, let's move on to some more creative ways to shrink those video files. Chapter 5. The Art of the Trim. Now, let's dive into some basic video editing techniques that can help you trim down those file sizes. Sometimes the best way to make a video smaller is to, well, make it shorter. Think of it like packing for a trip. You wouldn't stuff your suitcase with unnecessary clothes, right? The same goes for your videos. Trimming off any unnecessary footage at the beginning, end, or even in the middle can significantly reduce the file size without sacrificing any of the important content. Most video editing software, even the free ones, make trimming a breeze. You can simply drag and drop markers to select the portion of the video you want to keep and hit the trim button. It's like giving your video a little haircut, leaving it looking sharp and to the point. And the best part is, this method gives you more control over the final product. You get to decide exactly what stays and what goes. So, if you're looking for a more hands-on approach to video compression, trimming is a fantastic option. It's a great way to streamline your videos, making them shorter, sweeter, and easier to share via email. Now, for those times when you want to add a touch of fun and personality to your video messages, I've got one last trick up my sleeve. Chapter 6. GIFs. Not just for memes. Let's be real, GIFs are awesome. They're like the perfect blend of videos and pictures, capturing a specific moment or emotion in a way that static images just can't. But did you know that GIFs can also be a sneaky way to share short video clips without the file size drama? That's right! GIFs are generally much smaller than their video counterparts, making them ideal for emailing. Now, I'm not saying you should convert your entire vacation vlog into a GIF, but if you have a short, sweet, and share-worthy clip that's under, say, 10 seconds, turning it into a GIF might just be the perfect solution. There are tons of free online tools and apps that can convert your videos to GIFs in a flash. You can even create GIFs directly from platforms like YouTube and Jiffy. Simply paste in the video link, select the portion you want to capture, and voila! You've got yourself a GIF ready to brighten up someone's inbox. GIFs are a fun, engaging, and surprisingly practical way to share bite-sized video content. So the next time you want to inject a bit of personality into your emails, consider ditching the bulky video file and opting for a GIF-tastic alternative. Plus, who doesn't love a good GIF? And there you have it, folks. 6 easy ways to compress your videos for email. Whether you're a fan of the classic zip file, a master of resolution adjustments, or a GIF connoisseur, there's a method out there for everyone. Remember, sharing videos should be fun and stress-free, so don't let those pesky file size limits hold you back. Experiment with these techniques, find what works best for you, and keep those video messages coming. As always, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more tech tips, tricks, and video editing goodness. And don't forget to share this video with your friends who are still struggling with those massive video files. Until next time, keep creating awesome content. Peace out!